All right, guys, we're at the spot where we parked the truck. I had my brother meet me over here with the car so he can take my dog. We got the bike unloaded. I think it's gonna need a little bit of carburetor work because it doesn't really want to stay idling. But I'm gonna ride it over to his house and I'll probably show you guys a little more over there. Here, I'll see if I can go ahead and start it up, let you guys hear it. What am I missing? Won't start. I think the battery's disconnected.
Thank you for watching South Georgia Hotshot.
So because the battery in the bike was bad, what I did was I took the motorcycle battery I had out of the toolbox that runs the winch, but the battery's too short, so I had to stick some rags underneath the battery, and now I think it's fallen down, and these things have loosened up, these tabs. Actually, it just completely fell off. No, it's still there. So I gotta tighten it up some. We got a battery coming for it tomorrow, so let me get this thing tightened down. Yeah, but it pulled up, but I didn't want to over tighten it. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so there it is. Let me get to the house. We're late for dinner. All right, there they are. Get a little bit of a backfire issue. It could be a bad spark plug. I've got new plugs. I got oil filter ordered for it. All that. We'll have to clean it up when we get a chance. We'll drop that load in the morning and fiddle with this thing probably tomorrow, or we might do something tonight. We had to run back to the truck and get the paperwork for the bike. But we're just gonna run them around the road and see if that charging system's working on this bike and see what happens. All right, guys, it's 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm fixing to go to the truck. Got Fat Butts with me, but we took the bikes out for the first time last night, and it did really good. It's a lot of fun. It's no crotch rocket, but I think I'm too old for that now. But she did good. She ran good. When I get back, I'll probably start calling about some tires for this thing. The back doesn't look too bad, but the front definitely needs replaced. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the truck, fat butts. Get all the ducks and the cats going for a walk. Nulas. Be good girls, okay? So, look at them, they're not sure. Like, oh, do we continue our walk? Be good girls, fat butts. It's okay. She doesn't like cats. Come on, it's okay. Come on. The cat's not backing down now. We had her brother, and we had her mom, and then we had my male. When we lived in the place that we are living right now, before the place that we're living right now, and I had to put electric fence up around the top of it was like a 6-foot privacy fence that went all the way around the yard, because they would jump up onto the top of the fence and they would pull themselves up and over. Well, a cat jumped in the yard, and because I had that wire, the cat was unable to get out, and my dogs ended up getting a hold of a cat and just completely destroyed it. I went out there and it was too late. They'd already killed the cat. So I buried the cat in the backyard, and then completely forgot about it. 2 weeks later, was it 2 weeks? It was enough for the cat to be pretty rotten. They all went back out there and dug the cat up, and they all rolled in the dead cat, and it was disgusting. There was maggots and everything, and I was like, oh my god. So I had to give them all a bath, and they still smelled pretty bad. So I went back out and buried the cat again. A couple days later, they all dug the cat back up again and rolled in the cat again. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I buried the cat, and this is when I worked for DirecTV. So I always had bags of concrete, because we had to set the poles that the satellite dishes go in concrete. Come on, fat butts, let's walk. And so I buried the cat, and then like poured a slab over the cat, and they were never able to dig it up again. So, disgusting. I know people are like, oh, you got to use lime or whatever. Screw that. I was just burying a cat. I didn't think that they would. I buried it pretty deep too. I want to say it was at least like, man, probably 2 feet deep. I'd like to say 3, but probably not. Alright guys, we made it to our drop. Man, it is absolutely beautiful here. I told Lita that this is where we should start looking for land. The Logan Murray area in Utah. God, it's so nice up here. Alright, let me get this unloaded, and we'll talk a little more here. Good job, fat butts.
They got them stops on the 4x4. Oh no, not in between them, but we can try, I'll just kind of slowly raise it up and let them roll.
Oh, I got a cardboard box.
I don't know what's in it. Yeah, no. It almost put me overweight. I almost had to recline the load.
All right, guys, we are cleaned up and unloaded. But look at this. If you lived here, you'd almost be completely surrounded by mountains. There's mountains all the way around us, except for that way, which is awesome, ain't it? I don't know if that means that this would get more snow or less snow. Who knows? I'm not crazy about snow, but as long as I don't have to work in it, like I did with masonry and DirecTV, then I wouldn't care. I can drive in it. I don't mind driving in it, but I don't want to have to work in the snow anymore. It gets old. All right, you ready to go, fat butts? All right, let's go. All right, so we are back at the crib now. MTV crib. So it didn't have a K&N filter in it. Just a cheap paper. I'm fine with whatever. I've got one on its way. And now we're just removing these plastic pieces that had bubbles in the plastic. And we're just going to paint some of these accent pieces gloss black. Because with the bike being silver and the amount of chrome on here, it just looks funny. Careful around. I don't know if that emblem's stuck in there or what, so I just taped over it.
Shot.
I mean, if it comes out, we can always just stick it back in. Dude, it just instantly... Oh, dude, that's so much time saving, dude. We were peeling on it like some meth heads. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's such a bad flaw, too. Oh, I'm looking at... In real life, I wasn't looking at the camera. I think I was looking up at the sky with the camera.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's nuts. Sweet. Alright, so we're painting some of the parts in our high-tech paint booth here. So, if you notice that the paint isn't perfect, I mean, this headlight cover's turning out kind of shiny, huh? Not bad for some spray paint. And then we've got this piece. This piece was bubbled with some with the heat, so we just kind of cut it off with the tape. We're just gonna paint that black so you can't notice that as much. And we just made the other side match, just so the bike would match. And then we did there's the emblems off the tank. And then those Honda emblems go on top of these pieces somewhere. So shortly after I left my brother's house, he had an Amazon package stole from his front porch. And we just caught the guy. So the cops just showed up. Hopefully he's the one that got the generator. So they're trying to figure out what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna let them know that my generator went missing, and hopefully it's still in the guy's apartment. All right, guys, a little bit of an update. So the cops went over there yesterday, and the guy wouldn't answer the door, and they can't technically make them answer the door without a search warrant. His truck is gone this morning. He had his truck over here. Just got back from Harbor Freight. He just spent $600 on tools, which is crazy. He doesn't even own a toolbox.
Yes, I do.
It's a little box that I wouldn't call that a toolbox.
It's a toolbox.
Yeah, right.
Because it's not a toolbox. It's got.
All right, so let me show you what we've done to the bike so far. So that's the new mirrors. We got some new mirrors. We had to buy a new clutch perch because this part was snapped off, so it didn't have a mirror here. There's the other mirror. Then I bought a wireless phone charger. All you do is set your phone in here, and then it clamps your phone, and then it wirelessly charges, and I can use Google Maps or whatever. The dash piece that was here, I ended up ruining, so I had to buy a new one. I got in a hurry and I was trying to get the chrome off faster, so I put aircraft paint remover on it, and it just completely like melted the plastic. So that piece got completely ruined. But we've painted the badges. We got the badges painted black. Oh, he gave me this this cup holder right here. I don't know if that's gonna be staying or not. But then we painted, these are actually dipped. We dipped these just to see if I wanted to keep it black. So we dipped that black, we dipped that black. This piece right here was melted by the pipe, and you could see it, you know, you could see it too good. So we just kind of taped off a line here and made that black in there, and we made the other side match that as well. And then we painted the headlight. I ended up painting this headlight, what, like 5 times? The first time we had it strung up and it fell, and it left like dirt in the paint. So I sanded it back down and painted again, and it fell again. And then the second and third and fourth, or the third, fourth, and fifth, it just looked like crap. After sanding down, I left too many stand marks and had to go with a smaller grit sandpaper. But that's what it's looking like so far. And then they're backed up on changing tires, so still got to get new tires put on. Probably drop this thing off Monday, and then pick it back up next time we come back into town. So that's his toolbox right there that he thinks he's gonna fit all those tools into.
Oh yeah, easy.
There's no way. We'll be going back to get a toolbox. Watch. Got our new battery in, and then I mounted these. These are GoPro mounts. I put one here and put one here. One facing the road, one facing me. So that'll be cool.